Hi everyone, it's Martin again and Rexi here from the Dinosaur Experience. Got to say a special hello today. Going to say hello to you, Thomas. Hey, how you doing, buddy? Do you remember this? Remember giving us this at your birthday party? Yeah, this was the Kung Fu business card that you gave us, and we promised we'd show you it when we did the video. All right, well, thank you so much for inviting Rexy here and Nash to your birthday party. We had so much fun meeting all your friends and then looking in your bedroom and seeing those fantastic dinosaurs everywhere. What a fantastic party you had. We really enjoyed it. Here's a special book for you. This one is called Great, Now We've Got Barbarians, and it's written by Jason Carter Eaton. Here it is. All right. And this book is worth half an AR point. So when you go back to school, if you want to take the test, you can get half an AR point. Great, now we've got Barbarians. And it's coming up for you right now. Mum was mad because I left cupcake crumbs in my bed again. If you don't clean up after yourself, we're going to get pests. Mum was always making a big deal out of little things. But what's the worst that could happen? We get a couple of ants, a few flies, a little bitty mouse. But the next day, great, now we've got barbarians, said my mother. His name was Vlad, and he demanded an entire cupcake. I thought he was kind of cute, and I handed him one. But Mum said he was disgusting and shooed him out the door. I figured that was the end of our pest invasion. But that afternoon in the playroom, I ran into Tor, who'd come seeking glory and cheese curls. I swatted him out the house before Mum could see. Things quickly got worse. My sister found two shaggy barbarians on her bed, watching TV and finishing off a bag of chips I'd started earlier in the week. When my dad turned on the garage light, a whole bunch of surprised barbarians scurried off, leaving behind yak pelts and horned helmets. And then Mum caught a big bearded barbarian in the bathroom, putting on her makeup. I explained that maybe he thought it was war paint, but she didn't buy it. There was no more denying it. We had an infestation of barbarians, and I didn't think they were so cute anymore. They picked the marshmallows out of my cereal when I wasn't looking. They used my school supplies to scratch their hairy backs and my toys to clean out their ears. Ew. And when I got into bed, my blankets and pillows were gone. The barbarians had stolen them to make forts. Vlad and Tor couldn't agree on whose horde got the popcorn kernels and whose got the half-eaten sandwiches. So they declared crumb war on the other, and the battles raged all night long. We set traps, but that hardly slowed them down. And we made scare barbarians, but barbarians aren't scared very easily. The house was filled with snoring, snarling, belching, badgering, grumbling, growling, loitering, looting, and lazing savages of all shapes and sizes. Time to call an exterminator, said Mum. Yup, said the exterminator. You've got barbarians, all right. One of the worst cases I've ever seen. Dad looked around the house sadly. It looks like we're out of options, he said. I guess we'll have to move on. I couldn't avoid it anymore. There was only really one solution left. I cleaned up every crumb and sticky candy wrapper I'd ever left around the house. Months of slobbing, snacking and messy habits all went in the garbage. As I cleaned, the barbarians grunted in disgust and skulked out of the door. Finally, only Vlad and Tor were left. I handed them the trash on their way out, and I realised that Mum might exaggerate sometimes, but that doesn't mean that she's wrong. From that day forward, I made sure to always clean up after myself. Unfortunately, a week later, I forgot to turn off the water when I was done filling up the bathtub. Oh, great. Now we've got pirates. Well, that was a good book, and that teaches us that we've got to clean up after ourselves, doesn't it? Yeah? Do you clean up after yourself? Sometimes. Make sure that you do. Make sure you help your mum and dad around the house. All right, don't forget to follow us on Facebook and on our YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe so that you can see where we're going to be, any public events that we're going to do, or if you wanted to see the birthday parties that we go to, or maybe even invite us to your birthday party, you can get in touch. All right, well, thanks very much for watching. We'll see you very soon. Bye.